The truth about NJ rent to own. I know you're busy, so I'll keep this short. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal to you a simple, easy system for New Jersey homeownership that the bankers don't want you to know about. Kevin Jones here to tell you about a little known strategy I found out about that literally has bankers fuming mad that they can't get in on the action. Listen, it doesn't matter if you've never owned a home before or if you let the government and the media hypnotize you into believing you can't own a home. This is a very simple system, and the best part is, we do all the heavy lifting. They, big boy banks, don't want you to hear this, and they might even force me to take down this presentation pretty soon. So listen while you still can. Now believe me, I understand that getting on the path to homeownership can be tedious, difficult, and downright frustrating at times. And with the banks tightening their so-called standards and turning good people away, your normal options for homeownership pretty much suck. Let's talk about the big banks for a minute. They're in the business to lend money, but they won't give you any. They're the ones who blew up the economy, and now they won't even lend good people like yourself the money you need to purchase a home. What gives? It seems like some people go out of their way to make you think that living less than comfortably is okay. And maybe you bought into that. It's not your fault. In fact, this simple system is changing lives every single day in and around New Jersey, and you don't even know about it. So let's set you straight with the truth. A little warning. This may contradict everything you thought you knew about owning a home, so prepare yourself. There are more lease options happening in New Jersey right now than there have been in a very long time, and the reason is simple. Buyers have reasonable down payments, but not huge down payments like the bank wants, and that creates opportunity. Not only that, but sellers are having a tough time selling their homes the conventional way for the exact same reason. This is your shot at owning that home you thought you couldn't get. Anybody can tell you that lease options are the way to go, but there's a right way and a wrong way to do them. Something small can end up being a really big problem. It's all about the details. Introducing Mark Nemeth of njlease2own.com. It's the man and the website that gives you the truth about NJ lease options. This is what you've been looking for the whole time. Information and guidance. What does that mean to you? Well, it means you won't have to go searching all over the internet to find out what New Jersey rent to own is all about. It means you won't have to go and ask your relatives and friends if this is right for you or not. But most of all, it means that you can finally get on the path to home ownership and live in a real home with enough space for everyone. I can attest to Mark's effectiveness with this strategy. He helped me, and he can help you too. It's easy to get started. You don't need any special skills or even any prior knowledge about lease options. Mark does all the heavy lifting. You may be asking yourself, if this strategy really works, why haven't I heard about it? And more importantly, why am I sharing it? Well, the truth is, you haven't heard it because big banks and corporate media don't get in on the action, so they're not going to tell you about it. Think about this. Does your stockbroker ever tell you how to invest in real estate? Of course not. The reason I'm sharing this is because I told Mark that I knew how to make these videos, which is really easy by the way, and that I would make a few to spread the word about what he's done for me and how he can help other people. Oh, you might also be thinking that there's some sort of catch or that Mark wants you to pay for access to his website. Nope, not at all. You don't have to pay for access to the website, and the only catch is that if you want to get started, you fill out the form at this link, njlease2own.com/buyer. You could be moving into a brand new home in as little as 3 weeks, and the best part is that you can get the process started today for free. Isn't it worth giving it a shot? If you do nothing, you could be missing out on what I firmly believe is the future of home ownership. If you go it alone, like I tried to at first, you'll be kicking yourself for watching this video and not doing anything. Think, if you don't get started and continue to procrastinate, you could miss out big time. There's no telling when Mark will be too busy to take on any new clients. What would you expect to pay for something that finally gets you out of that tiny apartment and into a real home? Here are the benefits of a lease option for you as the buyer. You don't need to put down 20% to move into a new home. A small amount of upfront cash is required, typically 3%. You don't need perfect credit. We understand that good people lose homes. You may have a few bumps and bruises on your credit report, but you know what? That's okay. Move in today, buy tomorrow. You can move into a very nice home quickly. You don't need to wait forever for the bank to approve you. You don't have to pay any property taxes until you actually buy the home. How does that sound so far? Pretty good, huh? Well, there's even more. Our program gives you time to repair your credit and helps you do so. We have a top-notch credit repair service that helps you put your life back together. You don't have to pay any property taxes until you actually buy the home. This saves you quite a bit of money. And here's another money-saving benefit. You don't have to get your financing right away. You have some time to shop around for the best rates and terms while you're living in the property. This will save you thousands of dollars. And if that wasn't enough, here's the best of the bunch. In some cases, a portion of your monthly rent is credited towards the purchase price of the home. This benefit is not available to you as a renter. So let's add it all up. Not paying property taxes until you purchase the home, $2,000, generously. Shopping around for the best mortgage rate, $10,000. Over a 30-year stretch, small percentage points can make a huge difference. Portion of rent going toward the purchase price. For example, $100 per month for 12 months is $1,200. $10,000 plus $2,000 plus $1,200 equals. That's over $13,000 of pure value you get by becoming a lease option buyer. So how much would you expect to pay to get started in our program? $5,000? $2,000? $1,000? $500? Not even close. As a matter of fact, to get the process started, it costs you $0, zip, zilch, nada, nothing. And all you have to do to get started right now is take Mark up on his offer. Just click the link below this video and that new home could be all yours. The extra bedrooms, the space to entertain, an awesome kitchen, everything you want in a home is only a click away. Type njleasetown.com/buyer in your browser and fill out the form to get back on the path to home ownership today. There are two possible things that can happen next. You can choose to refuse this opportunity that's staring you in the face, and if you do, let's face it, you'll still be in that tiny apartment a year from now. You'll just continue to be cramped and feel like a prisoner in a tight cell. Or you can grab this opportunity with both hands and get back on the path to home ownership today. It's your choice. I know what you're thinking now. What if this doesn't work for me? What if you can't help me? What if I have a foreclosure or a bankruptcy on my record? Guess what? We'll show you exactly what you need to do to get back on the path to home ownership. We're serious about helping people just like you, and if for whatever reason this doesn't work out in your favor, we'll give you all the information you need to make it work for you. So the risk is really on us. We guarantee that we will do our absolute best to help you, and we stand by that. I can't wait to hear your success story. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this presentation. To get started now, click the link below to fill out the form and get started today. njleasetown.com/buyer.